like I say, it was already planned out with Africa. That's why I don't really understand what the whole problem was, why there was so much death. Everything was already planned out with the British. I had a British leader in there, and I was paying that's the funny thing about the British leader in Africa. Depending on which state you were in, but they were being paid to be there. They were just being paid. Like he was earning money and a normal wage, nothing special. And they were going to turn over one of the states to black people, the black culture. It was already planned. I forget exactly which one it was, but there was one state. There's like three states or whatever, three different places. It depended on how many population that there were, but the black people in general were going to get like three sections of Africa, just given to them, basically. Like, here you go, you work it. I'll pay for it to be built. I'll take a percentage off of what you make, and the country is basically yours, pretty much. So I think I just wanted like a percentage or 1% or 4%, something reasonable. Definitely less than what was there. There is going to be plenty of money to go around. I mean, money everywhere, basically, pretty much. It was just a matter of building it. And with my steam equipment, I mean, everyone saw my steam equipment. We were quickly burrowing into the ground, and it was money every single day. I mean, most people that saw one of my operations realized, I mean, everybody, the black leader from Mumbai, everybody went to Panama, and everyone saw what Lucifer White Star was doing, just, and the nuclear bombs. I mean, most people were like, ugh. It's like, yeah, well, I got my toys. Anyway, my experts, my money, everything was paying for everything. And it's like, well, this is how you do it. It's like, well, this is how you do stuff. This is how you really be an epic creator and leader. You pay. I mean, it's not exactly rocket science. You pay for schools, you have your people, you lead your people to greatness. Just like with Panama, like Panama was really like a showing to the rest of the world, like this is how you be epic. You have mines, you have explosives, you have top research people, which is what I had. And you basically create an epic continent, and then you get jets and everything else. And the jets, I mean, they're mostly just fun. You just fly around. I mean, the aircraft, you just fly around. I mean, I was a world leader, but I mean, that's because I was like, everyone else was over here, and I was like, way up here, and I was like, come on, guys, hurry up, and everyone just watched what I was doing. My train operations in Panama. I mean, they were alive back then, so they got to see it. And it's like, well, it's not really that hard. And everyone wanted to work for me. I mean, there was money everywhere, and finances everywhere. I mean, everybody, the opportunity to be epic and great, just like me or close to me, is like not exactly that hard. Like I say, I didn't really care about Africa. Africa was like, I mean, it had been my place long ago, but I was like, whatever, I mean, I was willing to turn over large sections to the black people. I didn't really care. I was like, you guys can have it if you want. I mean, I'm just mining it. I mean, I was just doing some mines inside of it and building some stuff underneath it. And I think it had been my place long ago, and I didn't really need it anymore. Like I had Korea, I'm always into the newer, bigger place. Like I'm always like, oh, let's build a new place. I mean, I'm never like, and mostly it's just about the metal. You build the metal, you build the railway. But once you build a railway, it's like, well, it's kind of already built, and I'm into the new, so like I was always building new, bigger stuff. And so, and there was always like epic amounts of everything everywhere. I mean, people worked hard, but it wasn't really that hard of work, really, when you get right down to it. The actual amount of work, Panama took, 36 years once we got into it. I mean, it was really more like a 3-generation project, but that's including the river. Like we had to go all the way down through the rock, and all the way across the bottom of the Panama Canal, and all the way up the other side, and all the way. I mean, what I was doing there was like epic, huge. The stuff in Africa, that's just like, it's not as hard. And there's a lot of stuff that's possible out there. There should be a lot of stuff buried underneath the sand. I thought I was doing a lot of stuff in Africa long, long ago, and then I kind of, I moved on, or I got nuked or something. I forget exactly what happened. I've been wanting to go. I want to go dig underneath Africa to see what's under there, because there used to be a lot of stuff under there. Yeah, at least I think there was. I mean, I don't really know. I forget really, but there used to be like a whole bunch of. I think there used to be a lot of stuff under there, but it's been so long, I don't really know. I mean, it was a long time ago, like a couple million years ago when I was doing that stuff. So, anyway.